Hello, so this is week 1 of moving to France, and today is Tuesday, January 17th, I believe, and I have finished packing everything. And I was going to show you how to pack because we're only taking one carry-on each and then like a personal item, which is a backpack each, and all our stuff is in there. And since it's winter, we have all our winter stuff, and winter stuff is really big and bulky and kind of difficult to pack, so I wanted to show you how I did that. And also, before I do that, I wanted to say thank you to all your really kind and sweet comments. I was completely overwhelmed on my last video. I didn't expect that at all, and it was so sweet and very encouraging, and it was just very nice to read and interact with you. And thank you so much for all your kind words and your support. And let me show you how I packed everything. Okay, so this is the first suitcase, and technically this is my husband's suitcase. Most of his stuff is in there, and these suitcases are all, I mean, not all, both the exact same size. They're from Diane von Furstenberg. Got them at Marshalls or TJ Maxx or something like that in June of last year when we went to travel. And these are really small carry-on sizes. They're actually 17.5, kind of 18 by I think 8 inches. So they're the smallest carry-on suitcases I have seen yet. And they are hard-sided because I like that. And so this is technically my husband's side. I think I mentioned that side suitcase. I think I mentioned that. And so he has like, what I got is like 3 big boots, like, you know, those like shoe with like a little booty type of thing. And I packed undies and socks and little like tanks, if I think there's one tank top actually, and things like that inside of the shoes so that we could conserve space. And let me take the sweater off. So then there is like just like clothes, and there's like clothes all in between like these things, and everything is like half roll, half folded. If you would like, I can show you more like in depth of how I did it, but I don't know if that's interesting to anyone. And then I just like, when it's like really big bulky items like this, I like to put them on top, just because when you try to like fold a giant sweater, it will take up like a quarter of the suitcase, and if you fold it on top, it will like squish down and close. And by the way, I have closed all of these items, like the suitcases and the bag, so it does definitely fit, even though it's a really tight squeeze, but whatever. And again, on this side, big sweater on top. And then underneath, I have a hairbrush, a toiletry case with toiletries, I suppose, another shoe here, and then some jeans and tops, and then I don't know what this is. Oh, jeans again. Let me zoom out, actually, it's too close. And there's another big shoe here. This is what it looks like. And then my side, so I have a jacket on top, and then I have the toiletry 26, which mostly has perfume in it, actually. Let me show you. So there's like a bag of perfume here, and then a big bottle of perfume here, toothpaste, coconut oil, and eucalyptus oil in there, and then just 2 like brand new toothbrushes and nail clippers inside of that, which is all that it has in there. Put this aside. Okay, let's take this off. And underneath, I have pants, and then like folded clothes. I do that sometimes into Ziploc bags so I can get as much air out. And then shoes in 3 of these. And then just like clothes folded onto like different little corners and squished between things. And then on this side, I have a pillowcase. It's weird to travel with the pillowcase, but I feel comfortable when it's like my pillowcase, and this is like a linen one that I really like. And underneath, kind of the same thing. So for me, one thing that was difficult is that I have this giant wool sweater coat and a cashmere sweater coat, and it takes up a quarter of the suitcase. If you can see, it goes up to here, the entire suitcase, so that takes up a lot of space. But what are you gonna do? I have my Chanel dust bag, and my walk is not in here. I have jeans, sweater, jeans over here. I have my husband's flip-flops in here somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere in here, and then a pair of shoes right there. And that is my suitcase. And then we have these 2 backpacks. These are both from Everlane, and this is like they're called the modern zip. I can link it below if you'd like. Actually, I will. Yeah, I'll just link it below. This is the larger one that fits a 15-inch MacBook, and this is the mini one that fits the, I think, 13-inch and smaller, of course. And so in here, what we have is actually handbags. Well, other stuff too. So this is my Alma, and I rolled the handles up in tissue paper so that it wouldn't damage it. Because if you can see, like right here, do you see how like it gets bent right there? That's from the metal ring, I guess, pushing on it. And there's a couple of actually like bends I have in the, like right here, and that's from traveling. It did get bent a little bit, so I have that on top, and I tried to make like wrap it so that it wouldn't bend and so that it wouldn't leave the little U crease lines on there, hopefully. And inside, that's what it looks like. So there's a laptop, there's 2 books, there's a bag of like our documents and stuff, there's my burgundy Bali bag right there, a notebook, and I think there's nothing else in there. Yeah, that's it. So that, and then in the pocket there's just like wires and things like that. And then in my backpack there is, in here I have like my pouch with wires and like pen and lipstick and like an eye mask and things like that. And then I have my camera in here as well. And in this one I have my lambskin white Bali bag because it's more squishy than the suede, so I put it on top because it closes easily. And then we have, and then another pouch of personal stuff. And right here is my husband's controller thingy to test his game. And then there is my Fendi bag right there, and I stuffed it actually with this is really hard to do with one hand. I mean, like the longest video ever. So there's a scarf, like actually the LV shawl on one side, and then there's, okay, this is really hard to hold. Let me put you down. Okay, so I got it open. So there's a shawl in here, and then there's 2 tops in this side, and so that keeps the bag really stuffed. And I put the dust bag from the shawl like under the handle like that, and then I have my laptop right there, and that is it. So that is how I packed everything. It does fit. It is crazy. Oh, and I'm gonna have my wok hanging off the side of my body. Hey, I just wanted to show you like all our stuff that we have, like literally everything that we own in the world other than what I just showed you, and this is everything that we have. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like smaller sized boxes, and then 1 like large box, and 2 more over there, and then our record player, the speaker, and the PS4. That is literally everything that we own.
That's not something you see every day.
Following passenger Boni Achari, passenger Boni Achari.
So it is Saturday, January 21st, right? Yeah, 21st, and we have arrived in Paris, and we got here on Thursday, but we got towards like the end of the day and we were exhausted, so we just slept. And then yesterday we walked around for practically like half of Paris. We walked through it and walked over 6 miles, and that's my like one big tip to like, if you're gonna go to a new city and you want to stay there for a little longer, like you're not just passing through, like the best way to get used to a place is to just go and just walk around as much as you can for the first 1 or 2 days, and that will make such a big difference because you get so used to the place and the environment, the people, just like even the layout of the streets and everything, and it makes you feel a lot more comfortable. So the faster you can go and just walk out as much as you can, the faster you will get used to the place basically. And so I didn't really film because I was just kind of exhausted still and kind of getting used to the place. So I did do a couple of videos. We went to see Notre Dame and we saw the Louvre, and what else did we do? I didn't see the Eiffel Tower yet. We might go do that today just because we haven't been on that side of like the 7th arrondissement. We walked through the 9th, the 10th. We didn't go to the 3rd, but went to the 4th, the 1st, the 2nd, the 5th, and I believe the 6th. So like we walked a lot. So that was very fun and I enjoyed it. The food is amazing. I'm so excited. Like it's just so good. Like I just can't even explain it, I guess. Like I really like it here, and it's not just like because, you know, sometimes when you come to a new place and you're like, oh, everything's great and you love it, but I guess because we've kind of been traveling for 6 months, you have to get to know a place really quickly about whether or not you like it and what you do or don't like about it. And I kind of like, well, both of us actually, we really like it here, and very excited because, well, it's going to be like basically our home for the next year, so that's kind of exciting that we do like it, I guess. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting you on the window. I'm kind of in a courtyard, so the sun's not great because it doesn't really shine through to the window, so I don't know how the lighting's going to be, so I'm trying to be like right by the window. But yeah, what else? Okay, so we're looking for a new place because we got an Airbnb for a month, but the host wasn't exactly honest, I'd say, and the heaters don't work, which, by the way, it is January right now, and we asked a couple, well, actually no, not, we asked someone, I don't remember who, but one of the people yesterday if it's always this cold because it's absolutely freezing in Paris right now, and she was like, this is like not supposed to be this cold at this time of year, so it's incredibly freezing. It was like 20 at night. It's insane. 20 Fahrenheit, by the way, and it was just unbearably cold. So it is incredibly cold to be here in this apartment with no heating, and so we're looking for a new place. So hopefully we'll move in tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. And what else? Oh, I got this beautiful cashmere sweater because we walked around some stores, and I got went to Galeries Lafayette, which was beautiful. Like they have this like beautiful dome, and it's like this mosaic colored thing at the top. Like it's so beautiful. Like just speechless. Like it's so much beauty here. It's insane. But yeah, I was really impressed because this is 100% cashmere. It's super soft and thick, and it was only 40 euros. Like, I couldn't get this for like $150 in the States. Like, that's insane. 40 euros. Like, oh, I love it. It's like such a pretty color. It matches my body bag perfectly. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for now because I said all I wanted to say, and I'll see you later. Bye. Never mind, I lied. I'm gonna show you the courtyard because I realized I wanted to show you the courtyard and I didn't, so I'm back and I'm going to show you the courtyard of the place, and we probably won't stay, actually we're definitely not going to stay here, but I'm going to show you anyway because why not? We'll turn you around, and it looks like we're on the 3rd floor, so not including the ground floor, so we're like on the 4th floor. So yeah, nothing very exciting, but hey, it's Paris, right? Okay, now I'm going to go.